Hi, my name is Mrs. Marlowe, and your child has me for biology. Um, we will be learning a variety of different topics, which I think will be extremely fascinating. Everything that we do in class will always be shown on Schoology. They can always find their class. When they find their class, there's a list. Here's a behavior brochure contract that students should have brought home and had you sign. We talked about how adults not only have to print their name, but they also have to write their signature, which is cursive. So students have been learning how to write their last name in cursive because they needed to put their signature on the behavior contract. They also needed to put their signature on the safety contract, and so did you. We borrow items from the University of Alabama, and students are not able to uh, use those resources if they have not committed to the safety protocols. If you click on this link, this is the syllabus for our class. This is the folder for the month of January. So here is January 4th and 5th. You can go in and see exactly what we did every day for class. So students will be keeping a notebook. So when they get to a slide that has the date on it and their learning target, they will be writing down their learning target. They will also be writing their startup. On the 4th, it was practicing these cursives. And then this tells you what we're going to be do during the class. So that was the first day of school. And if you go back to this week, go to Science Journal. You will see what we have done this week. So this was the learning target for the 8th. Our startup, we practiced our cursive again. This tells you what we did during the class. And then we had an exit ticket. This was the 9th. Once again, here is their learning target with their practice cursive. This is the instruction and the topic that we did in class. As you can see, these have links to them, so you can always pull them up. So if students are ever home, they can still pull up whatever it is we're doing in class, and they can open it with Kami. And Kami will allow them to color it, draw on it. So let's see, if I wanted to draw, so I can color this. With Kami. I can also answer the questions by clicking on the text box. So what two structures on the microscope will you use to focus on a specimen? So I would write my coarse and fine adjustment knob. And then they can move it so that it actually is on that line. So everything that we do in class will have a link to it. Let's see, this was the 10th. This was today. Today we finished the cursive yesterday, so today we have started learning about ACT. We're going to be doing an ACT practice question every day for our startup, and then we will go into our lesson. Once again, they'll always write the learning target. They will be asked to create a table in their notebook so that we can talk about it. We can write notes on the side to help them get a better score on the ACT. And then it tells you what we're doing in class. And then tomorrow, because of the weather, we will be virtual. So some students were able to take home worksheets that are right here because they don't have a computer. Once again, here you can open it up, open with Kami. And you can type the answer right there. It doesn't have to necessarily be in. I guess if you wanted to, you could. So they could fill out each of them if they would like to. I look forward to working with you and your child. My main goal is to make sure that your child is challenged so that when they graduate high school, they not just get a job, but they can keep it. Anybody can get a job, but keeping the job takes specific skills. And those skills we do in class, like following directions, getting to class on time, doing things that you don't want to do. You know as well as I do that work is not always fun. And so learning is not always going to be fun. If we can make it fun, that's a plus, but it isn't always going to be that way. I just hope that you will help me help them mature and keep them on the hook. We don't want to make things easy for them. They don't learn that way. We want to make sure that we challenge them. But we also want to make sure that success is definitely a pathway easily achieved. And as you can see, I make sure that everything is written so that they can see it in Schoology 24/7. Every Thursday they have a test. So if students do not do well on the test, they can take it over, but they will need to stay after school. One of the things that we have here is I am in charge of the Bio Club, which is a lot of fun. We have chickens and a rabbit. We stay after from 4 to 6. Dinner is provided as well as a snack. There is transportation, but there is a form that you need to fill out if you want to participate in this. This is the form in English. This is the form in Spanish. I look forward to working with you. Bye-bye.